beautiful people. Once again, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Farida and I am so glad that you decided to come back. Thank you so much. In today's video, I will be talking about the factors that affect your mental health, my mental health, our mental health. But if you have not watched my first video, I do recommend that you do that, because in that video I introduced us to the topic of mental health. Now, there are a lot of things that affect our mental health, from your environment to your thinking to your health and to your diet. And yes, your diet do affect your mental health. But before I dig into the main stuff of today, please do not forget to subscribe to this channel, like my videos, and enable the notification so that you do not miss anything that I drop here. Now, everybody is subjected to different circumstances in life. Everybody in life is different. Everybody is exposed to different and varying factors that play an important role in our mental health. So not everything is going to directly relate to you. Not everything is going to be applicable to you. You have not experienced everything, but most of it I will try to cover. Now, because of the fact that there are a lot of things that do affect your mental health, I'm splitting the video into two. Today's video, I will be talking about the physical aspect of it, and in the next video, I'll be talking about the psychological aspect of it, which is the non-physical aspect of it. Like, that's a whole bunch of other stuff right there. So today's own physical things that affect your mental health. So we all know that a lot of things do affect our mental health physically, from abuse to poverty to toxic relationships to social stigma to poor nutrition, bullying, all those things. Those are the things that I will try to talk about one after the other so that we can have a better knowledge of it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to be talking about is abuse. Abuse is the unfair, the cruel, and the violent treatment of a person. Now, abuse is not something you can easily recognize. It is not something that you could pick out, because sometimes it could be verbal, it could be physical, it could be psychological abuse, even sexual abuse. A lot of times it is very difficult. You can't just say, oh, this person is abused, this person is abused. A lot of it is very difficult to recognize people that are abused. But these people end up feeling helpless. They feel they have a low self-esteem. They get depressed. They generally just don't trust anybody because of the way they have been mistreated. So now, abuse is not something, it is something very serious, and it is more common in the society than we thought. So each and every one of us needs to take part in helping one another. If you know anybody who is subjected to any form of abuse, please try all you can to help that person, because these people are humans too, and they get hurt really bad. A lot of them never actually heal from the abuse. They never really heal from the wounds. They just live the rest of their lives with that scar inside of them. So please, let us be understanding. Let us try to look beyond the facade. Everybody's trying to look okay. Everybody's looking like they're fine and everything. But please, reach out to people, and if there's anything that you can do to help them, please do so, because they might end up not trusting anybody for the rest of their lives. They might end up doing a lot of stuff to themselves, because abuse alone is a whole big topic to talk about. So please, it is very serious. It is very bad, dangerous. It could even lead to death. A lot of people have died because they've been abused physically and all other things. So please, And if you know that you are subjecting somebody else to abuse, please do not do that. It is very bad. It could kill the person, and you are just scarring the person for life. Okay, so seriously, put an end to it. Now, the next thing I'm going to talk about is poverty. The poverty of a thing is something that people know about. It is very common in our society, especially when during economic crisis, people lack the ability to pay their own bills. Poverty is just the state of being poor. So it could mean lack of employment, your business crashing, and all those things. They do affect your mental health. Imagine today you're working, and tomorrow you're not working again. You don't have any money. You cannot pay your children's bill, especially for families. Oh my goodness, these people are really trying. So please reach out to those people, because poverty does cause a lot of things. Depression, oh my goodness, they think and think and think, oh my goodness, I have not paid my child's school fees. Oh my goodness, I have not done this. Oh my goodness, I cannot afford this. Oh my goodness, I cannot afford this. I can't even afford to pay rent. So these people really need help. They need somebody, they need people to look out for them. So please, if you have anything you could do to those kind of people, please do so, because it does affect their mental health. Keep them company, let them know that things are going to get better, that it is not permanent. So please tell them that, because it leads to a lot of things. They get depressed, low self-esteem, they overthink, so it leads to other diseases in their own body, like high blood pressure. They start having heart issues and all. So it is very dangerous. So please, everybody, let us work together to help those people in need. So poor nutrition is another topic, is another thing that affects your mental health. Now this, I feel like almost everybody is a culprit of this. How can you take carbonated drink every day of the week? I do not seriously understand. Don't you know that there is a lot of other things in your body that you do not even understand? Yeah. So please, let us try to eat healthier. Please, if you do not eat healthy, let me tell you something that's going to happen to you. If you do not eat healthy and you take in a lot of refined foods, a lot of toxins into your body, you are not conscious of the things you take into your own body, it could lead to a lot of things. But the really tiny part of it is like the hormonal part of it, where your body can't it can metabolize things you're taking in. So you get a lot of stress hormones, and when you get a lot of high level of stress hormones, which are cortisols, so cortisols are stress hormones. So when you get a lot of high level of cortisol in your body, it leads to a whole bunch of other things. Like it affects your mood, it affects your thinking, it affects every single thing about you. I'm telling you that, for real. So please eat healthier, fruits and vegetables. Just make sure that you are eating healthy. Okay, let your body thank you. All right, don't just put too much junk in your body. Another thing I'm going to talk about right now is social stigma. Social stigma is so common, so common, and it is so deadly, because every single person disapproves of something that somebody else is doing. Like you see somebody, you notice that the person has like a particular illness, or the person behaves in a particular way that you don't like. Perhaps the person is gay. We all start to stigmatize, stay away from the person, make the person feel lonely, and those kind of things really do affect people's mental health. So please, let us try to not stigmatize people. Let us try to not judge people. For example, people with HIV and AIDS, these people, what kills them faster is the fact that they are stigmatized, they are depressed. So the stigma causes the depression. They actually depressed because they're sick. They're sad and depressed because they have the virus, but they now start to feel worse because people are staying away from them. People no longer want to relate with them. So it gets worse. It's like a chain reaction that causes a higher level of depression and all those things, and they die. Stigma kills. Stigma causes a lot of things to people. So please, let us try to be less stereotypical and be more accepting of other people, because other people have been through a lot of people are going through things we can't even imagine. So let us try to be more understanding, more empathic. All right? So please, if you know somebody who's being stigmatized, if you know somebody who people are staying away from because they've got something, they're somehow and all, please try to reach out to the person. More often than not, the person is really suffering deep inside. So that being said, I will move to alcohol. You see, this topic is really funny because people go to alcohol and other drug abuse as a coping mechanism for depression, anxiety, and all those kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, after the effect wears off, they feel terrible, they feel worse. And so they have to take it again and take it again and again and again. And that is how they get addicted to it. So I'm telling you right now, if you're thinking of taking alcohol, do not take it, okay? Yeah, don't take it. It is so bad for your health. It is gonna wreck your body. So that alone should keep you away from alcohol. But if that is if you want to die early, maybe you could go ahead if you want to die early. But please, for the sake of the world, do not take it. Do not continue that streak. Do not give in to the addiction, please. Because once you start taking it, you feel better, you feel ecstatic. You are at the top of the world and all. And then after the effect, you come crashing right back down. Like, why do you take something that's going to affect you that bad? Please stop it. And let us try as much as possible. Just limit it, okay? And if you're already addicted, please try and go to rehab or something. Try to, I don't know, is there a rehab? I've never heard of a rehab here in Nigeria, but you need to do it. You need to get yourself back from that evil grip of alcohol and drug abuse, because it's not going to do you any good. It's not going to do you any good. You're going to be depressed. You're going to have anxiety. You're going to be lonely at some point in your life. And at some point, you're going to feel worthless because there's a limit to what you can do when you're high, when you're drunk. You can't think straight. Your brain is clouded. So why bother? It's just like me telling myself, okay, I'm feeling bad, but I want to take something that's going to blind my brain. I'm going to cloud my brain so that my brain cannot function properly. That is really, really bad for you. So please stop it. All right, sleeping pattern, your sleeping habit. It really does affect your mental health, because we all know that it is when you are asleep that your body has time to actually repair itself. Now, if you are not sleeping, you're spending too much time on your phone, you're watching movies late at night, you can't sleep. You're killing yourself. Slowly. If you have insomnia, get help, please. Sleep is really, really important. It is important in maintaining balance in your body. It is important in having your body build itself, repair itself, because every single day we go around, we do a lot of things that do strain our bodies. We do damage our bodies without even knowing it, damage some tissues, damage a lot of stuff in our body. But when you don't get enough sleep and your body is not having that opportunity, that privilege to repair itself, you are wrecking yourself, please. And apart from that, when you don't get enough sleep, you get high cortisol levels, your mood is a wreck, you are tired, productivity zero. So what's the point? Please try to work on your sleeping habits. And when I talk about sleeping habits, I do not say you should necessarily sleep for 8 hours. It doesn't actually matter. The quantity of time you spend sleeping does not matter. It is the quality of sleep that you actually get. Are you getting me? Please, I'm begging you. It is about the deep sleep, the depth of your sleep. If you're sleeping and you are not deeply asleep, like you're just semi-asleep, then you're not doing yourself any good, because your body is still not repairing itself. It is until you get to that level, that deep sleep, that your body actually repairs itself, and then you wake up and feel refreshed. If you find it difficult to sleep, if you're finding it difficult to find good sleep, do a lot of stuff like relax yourself. Don't press your phone in bed, so that when you sleep, you know that, okay, when I'm in bed, I'm going to sleep. Yourself, okay? Help yourself. Work on your sleeping habits. Do not play with sleep, because it really does matter and everything. And the last thing I'm going to be talking about today is bullying. Yes. So bullying is the continuous and the intentional exposure of somebody to behavioral, social, and verbal behavior that can affect their mental health, that can affect them physically or psychologically. So bullying can be in form of bullying someone physically, hurting them, violence, and all those things. But bullying is not just that. Bullying, you might bully somebody and not even raise a finger. Please. A lot of us don't know we are bullies. A lot of people watching this video right now are bullies. Yes, you are a bully. Okay? Bullying is not just it's not just beating somebody up. Bullying is also looking at somebody and say, oh my god, your nose is so big. Oh my god. That is bullying. Or saying somebody, oh my god, you're so fat. Why are you so fat? Oh my god. Oh my, if I was that fat, I'd kill myself. People say that thing. And people don't know that these things are hurtful. The person you're talking to is a human being, not a machine. The person is not a robot who cannot process thoughts and doesn't have feelings. Sure, the person might feel like, what's your business? What's your deal? What's this? What's that? The person might try to act tough on the outside, but deep down inside, they're really tired. Because trust me, you're not the first person to make that comment. People are just so used to this. I'm so angry right now because not you all, but most people are so used to it that they can't just keep their mouth shut. If you can say something good about somebody, shut up. Just shut up and don't say anything, okay? Like, it is so much better for you to shut up than for you to hurt other people's feelings with your mouth. So please, let us keep our mouth at bay, okay? Yeah, I get that a lot, because this is something I have experienced physically, like personally, I've experienced it, and people see me and be like, oh my god, why is your forehead so big? Sweetheart, I know that my forehead is big, dog. I'm not blind. So why do you just have to say it every single time? Why do you have to use it against them every single time? If you want to tease somebody, tease them in a healthy way. Tease them in a healthy way, not teasing somebody who has been insulted for being fat. And then you're like, oh my god, you're so fat. You really break the bed or the chair when you sit on it. Like, when you tease people that way, it still hurts. It does, okay? So don't say, oh my god, I was just teasing you. I was just trying to be this, I was just trying to be that. No. If you can tease in a healthy way, if you can tease without pointing out people's, because you made them insecure about it. Okay, if people do not point out your flaws or whatever it is, you don't get insecure about them. You feel like you're totally normal until people start to pick it and say, oh, you're so fat. You think you're so normal until people start telling you so fat. So you made them insecure about something, and you are still teasing them about that same thing. Like, I don't understand. So if somebody you have teased for their body or their anything committed suicide, you've killed somebody. So with that being said, I've come to the end of this video. I really hope that it was helpful. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you will take into consideration, you will take action based on all the things that I've said, because people really need help. Reach out to people around you. Reach out to them, spread love, spread affection, empathy, and all those things. The world really needs more of that right now. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do so. Like my video and enable the notifications so that you don't miss any of the stuff I have going on here. In the next video, I will be talking about the psychological things that do affect your mental health, and I hope that you stay safe till then. Bye.